On the news tonight, federal government declares Monday 11th and Tuesday 12th July as public holidays to mark Eid-ul-Kabir celebration. Correspondent examines significance of Arafat Day in the Islamic lunar calendar. Eid praying ground wearing a new look ahead of Eid-ul-Kabir celebration. Plus, update from the world of entertainment and sports. This is the Nigeria Television Authority NTA ILORIN NewsTonight. Good evening and welcome. I am Peace Oloriyomi. The federal government has declared Monday, July 11 and Tuesday, July 12, 2022 as public holidays to mark this year's Eid-ul-Kabir celebration. Minister of Interior Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, who made the declaration on behalf of the federal government, congratulates all Muslims and Nigerians, both home and the diaspora, on the occasion. Aregbesola, while wishing Muslims a happy Eid-ul-Kabir celebration, urged Nigerians to take responsibility by reporting any suspicious individuals and criminal activities they observe around them to law enforcement agencies. The minister called on Muslims to also use the celebration to pray for peace and stability of the country. As the 2022 Eid-ul-Kabir celebration draws near, all is said to have a Eid-free Eid-ul-Kabir prayer. Chairman and Eid Committee Abdrazak Amuda stated this in an interview with Kehinde Omolosho.
Is wearing a new look. The Eid praying ground is wearing a new look, with the grasses cut and toilet facility fixed with running water. Adequate security and traffic control mechanisms have been put in place ahead of the prayers. Chairman Eid Committee Abdrazak Amuda implored worshippers to arrive early at the praying ground and be orderly. Hawking and begging at the praying ground are prohibited.
This is the season where we go about trying to show support for one political party or the other. Yes, it is good to do that, but not in the mosque. Not when you are asking Almighty Allah to do something for you. If you really want the grace of Almighty Allah, the help of Almighty Allah, you want the support of Almighty Allah, then you put all your focus on Almighty Allah. You bring your mat, and that's the only thing you need, and your rosary. So every other thing is available. The government of the state has provided water for us. The government of the state has provided places for ablution. The government of the state has taken care of our toilets. I want you to know that all security organs in Kwara State are on their feet to make sure that from today, this place where we are standing is going to be fully secured and there will be no cause for alarm.
Parents must take care of their children and words to prevent them from roaming about. Worshippers are also advised to be law-abiding and follow instructions of the law enforcement agents. Kehinde Omolosho, NTA News.
Arafat Day. Arafat Day is the 9th day of the last month of Islamic lunar calendar, when pilgrims congregate on Mount Arafat for the purpose of worship. The significance and what is expected of Muslims on Arafat Day is the focus of our next report by Abdulafiz Alaya.
Dhul-Hijjah is one of the holy months in Islam, and the first 10 days of the month are considered sacred. Arafat Day, which falls on the 9th of Dhul-Hijjah, is however considered as the most sacred day, where Muslims of different colors and background converge in their millions on the plain of Mountain Arafat for the sole purpose of worship.
For those who are at the Mountain Arafat, they will be seeking for the blessing of Almighty Allah, seeking for the mercy of Almighty Allah. And it is very, very important for every pilgrim to be there. Whoever missed that standing of Arafah does not have the Hajj.
Muslims who are not performing Hajj, according to the tradition of Prophet Muhammad, are encouraged to fast and engage in other acts of worship on the day of Arafat. Prayer and supplications on this day, which falls on Friday, according to the clerics, is the most rewarding.
Fasting on the day of Arafah expiates the sin for the previous year and a year to come.
Prayer that will be asked Almighty Allah for them to forgive them their sin, to forgive them their all shortcomings.
Beyond its spiritual importance, Nigerians and Muslims are expected to imbibe the lessons of unity and brotherhood that the day represents.
It shows the bond of love that should be amongst us. So we should endeavor to learn from that gathering. We should also be united make ourselves one indivisible entity.
Muslims are also enjoined to use the day to pray for peace and development of Kwara and Nigeria at large. Abdelaziz Alaya, NTA News.
Major markets within the Ilorin metropolis are in their best active form as people make last-minute shopping in preparation for the Eid-ul-Kabir celebration. Richard Olaiton visited some of these markets and now reports.
It's an irony that against the high volume of people found in the major markets in Ilorin, sellers complained of low patronage while buyers complained of high prices of commodities. Miriam Ambali, a tomato seller, is one of them. She said a basket of tomatoes that used to be 4,000 naira per basket is now 8,000 naira. There's no patronage. We appeal to the government to come to our aid.
The price we sell before is more cheaper than the one we sell now. The one we sell now is more high.
Everywhere it's raining, can't change the market. Compared to last year, here is already filled up by this time of the day. So for this year, there is nothing.
Meanwhile, most buyers attribute the increase in price to the Eid-ul-Kabir celebration, which is just around the corner. Suleiman Adeyi tapped it to the security situation in the country. Another factor responsible for the hike, according to him, is increase in the cost of transporting.
Government should tackle the insecurity. That is why. Most of the farmers, they have run away from the farm. That is why the only few that they are bringing to the country, then they are selling that then the price also affects the transfer costs.
The Maggi stuffs, the seasonings I bought for 130, getting here today I am buying for 180. Things are costly before, but today's one is times what is coming before, especially aspects of tomato and meat, fish that I bought today.
As the cost of foodstuff increases daily, a bag of rice that was sold for 28,000 naira is now 32,000 naira, while 5 liters of King's oil, which was 6,500 naira, is now 7,200 naira. 10 kg of semo now goes for 6,000 naira. Rachel Olaiton, NTA News.
Welcome back. This is the Nigeria Television Authority NTA ILORIN NewsTonight. Many thanks for staying with us. A total of 1,586 Batch B Stream 1 National Youth Service Corps members, after completion of their one-year mandatory service in Kwara State, have been charged to shun corrupt practices and other social vices that can ruin the nation's economy and be worthy ambassadors of the scheme. Kehinde Omolosho was at the personal parade and now reports.
The colorful march past signaled the personal parade ceremony of the outgoing corps members comprising 724 males and 832 females. Secretary to the state government, Professor Mama Jubril, charged the corps members to put to use skills acquired during the service year so as to be job creators rather than job seekers.
I charge you to shun corruption and all other vices that are capable of running the fortune of our great country, Nigeria.
NYC State Coordinator Francisca Olaleye reiterated the NYC's determination to continuously uphold the ideals of the scheme in producing employable youths that will grow the nation's economy.
I encourage you to continue to exhibit the virtue of hard work and shun those sharp practices or cutting corners that can easily ruin your very promising future.
Chinedu Iko received the state award for the best corps member, having distinguished himself through community development project executed during his service year. The Science Laboratory Technology graduate built a laboratory at his place of primary assignment, Ansar Islam Secondary School, Chikanda, to boost academic performance of the students.
It wasn't an easy task for me during that period. I find I have that joy doing such a thing in that environment, and it gives me happiness. Despite the suffering at the end, I'm now enjoying what I suffered for.
I'm joyous because today being the last day, and all thanks to God Almighty that I'm able to witness today.
I understood media and how to write scripts, how to cast news and all of that. Things I did not know how to do before. But when I was posted to NTA ILORIN, I found out that I started doing it. 26
corps members absconded and will repeat the service year, while 5 have their service year extended. Kehinde Omolosho, NTA News.
Moving on to entertainment, Kunle Afolayan's movie titled Citation has won its 4th international award at the National Film Awards in the United Kingdom. Details of this and more on sports on entertainment news. The movie, which was released in 2020, won the category of the Best International Film at the National Film Awards held in the United Kingdom. The director of the movie, Kunle Afolayan, took to his Instagram page to share its excitement while hinting that the award came as a surprise. Also, Afrobeat singer Fireboy DML has announced that his upcoming 3rd studio album titled Playboy will be released on August 5, 2022. The singer, who made the announcement on his Twitter page, also added a pre-save link for the album. In another development, veteran Nigerian rapper Idris Abdulkarim has appealed to Nigerians to pray for him as he said to undergo kidney transplant. In a statement released by his management on his Instagram page, all arrangements have been concluded for the surgery slated for the end of the month of July 2022. Now on sports, Nigerian striker Nate hat-trick breaks 15-year record in the UEFA Champions League. Olajide Bello has details of this and more on sports tidbits.
Nigerian striker Victor Boniface has recorded his name in the history books of the Champions League after scoring all goals for Bodo Glimt in the 3-0 victory over Karlsvik in preliminaries. Victor Boniface's incredible performance on Wednesday night, 6th July, now makes him the first player to score a hat-trick for a Norwegian club since 2007. Boniface opened the scoring for his side and scored his 2nd goal in the 31st minute and scored his 3rd goal in the 58th minute via penalty. Boniface now enters the record books as the only 2nd Nigeria to score a UCL hat-trick after Yakubu Aigbeni, who was the 1st in 2002. Meanwhile, Chelsea are looking forward to boosting their squad with some mark signing this summer and have reached an agreement with Raheem Sterling for a possible switch to Stamford Bridge. The 27-year-old has just 1 year remaining on his contract with Manchester City and would be Todd Boehly's first major signing as Chelsea's owner. For Sport Tidbits, Olajide Bello, NTA News.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow, Friday, 8th July 2022. The weather forecast concludes our package for news tonight. Many thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful evening.